Hello, hello. I'm excited for this one. New hardware always excites me, so I'm excited for new hardware announcements. This is also sort of one of the things that I love to do. And so, yeah, without further ado, well, actually, before we do any of this without further ado business, let's get down to business. And that is, if you want to support the channel, please do hit that like button down below. That helps. It really does. And it helps make me a very happy person. Just finishing getting stuff set up here, and I'm trying to find where my things have gone. There we go. The old chat. Perfect. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy yourself here. I'm about to watch this. I haven't seen it yet. I've been trying so desperately to avoid spoilers. I did hear there is a 4070 Ti announcement, so let's watch it and see what's up with that. But before that, I just want to say also, if you want to consider subscribing, that would make me a very happy person. And if you would hit that like button, it would mean the world to me. So let's get into it. Mr. Tie Man, I see we've got him on the screen. I can't wait to hear about the 3070 Ti or 4070 Ti. So we shall see what Nvidia has got up their sleeve. I'm betting there's going to be a buttload of AI stuff because you know them. They love AI.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Steve.
And welcome to CES 2023.
Happy New Year to you, too. Oh, Jeff Fisher.
Oops.
I'm terrible with names.
I will kick it off with gaming. Stephanie Johnson will cover creating. And then Deepu Talla will give an update on robotics. Finally, Ali Khani will talk about new partners in tools and automotive. So
all right.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Ooh, Nvidia RTX on. Digital twins. VR, so you can pretend to drive your Tesla. Oh, Jensen's creepy avatar.
Last year proved challenging on many fronts. Yet gaming left 2022 stronger than ever.
Did it?
We added 20 million new PC gamers to our ranks, and 100 million since 2019.
Wow.
Steam peak daily users reached a new high of 32 million, up 16% from 2021.
Interesting.
Viewing hours increased 40% over the prior year. The 2022 League of Legends Champions Finals broke a new audience record. And no
with
one
300 million bots. I mean,
release, which exceeded $800 million in the opening weekend. Bigger than the
I missed it.
Openings of Top Gun Maverick and Doctor Strange.
Ah, they're trying to establish a little premise here of market size.
Architecture. Ada features next generation shader cores, RT cores, and tensor cores, and
I must say,
graphics like shader execution.
If I saw that 4090 FE, I would snap it up.
Delivered a stunning advance in neural graphics. AI will change gaming forever.
Ooh.
Every RTX GPU comes bundled with a supercomputer.
Oh, you get a free supercomputer. Suddenly it's a value.
Generate high-resolution frames from a lower resolution base. The AI inference is then done in real time on RTX tensor cores.
Oh boy.
This is DLSS.
Oh yeah.
With Ada, we introduced the next breakthrough in AI-powered graphics.
That is a beautiful graphic they got there.
DLSS 3 uses AI to generate entirely new frames outside of the graphics pipeline.
Brand new
Game
frames.
performance up to 4x
Or fake
over
frames, if
legacy
you
rendering.
will. Some people call it fake
CPU
frames.
limited
I don't
games
understand enough to be
like
like
Microsoft
one way or
Flight
the
Sim,
other on that.
DLSS 3 frame generation doubles the frame rate. And the
It is pretty
supercomputer
impressive
is
the
always
the
running.
frame rate increase from DLSS
To
3.
better understand different classes of game content. Look for our next DLSS 3 update later this quarter.
Okay.
DLSS 3 momentum is in high gear. There are over 250 release games and creative apps that have turned to AI-powered DLSS to boost performance.
Yeah, only
And
50 of
DLSS 3
DLSS
is being
3.
adopted by developers faster than any prior
Oh.
NVIDIA tech. with
Released
50
and
released or
coming soon.
soon-to-be-released titles.
Okay.
Let's take a look at DLSS 3 in action in
Nice.
some of
Cyberpunk.
today's biggest games.
Oh. Well, Portal. Probably the last one I would use. Not a big Portal fan. Need for Speed Unbound. It boosts performance. Wow. I've never been a big fan of the Portal games. I don't know. A Plague Tale Requiem. Super People? What? Spider-Man? Dark Tide. I've heard good stuff about that. Let's see. Oh wow, 5 whole games.
More to come.
Beautiful.
Witchfire is an upcoming dark fantasy first-person shooter from the Astronauts, a BAFTA-winning studio and the team
Witchfire.
behind Painkiller and Bulletstorm. I'm excited to announce that Witchfire
Mm-hmm.
will feature the AI performance boost of DLSS 3 when it launches
Lovely.
in early 2023. Let's take a look at exclusive new gameplay of Witchfire.
I don't know how I feel about like these sort of like game adverts. Not a huge fan of these sort of fantasy. It can be fun, I guess. I'd have to have the right people to play with this on this game. Although, you know what, no, it does, it's kind of like, no, you know what, I take that back. Let's say that would be,
Day Before is an open world MMO
that would be more
survival
like
game
a,
set in a deadly post-pandemic America.
oh,
Run by flesh
deadly
eating
post-pandemic America,
infected.
huh?
Top
You
most
don't
wishes
say.
games on Steam. Today we are announcing that Day Before will launch March 1st, featuring
Oh, I thought it was the day
DLSS
before you were gonna
3.
launch it or announce
Here's
it.
an exclusive look at the Day Before with RTX on.
All right, let's see. Sometimes I have a hard time differentiating between RTX on and just good lighting. But I have played some games with RTX on, and it is really nice. It is a nice feature to it. Oh, this game looks like something I would like to play. Although, is it like... Oh, no, it's first person. Ooh, that's creepy. I'd play it.
Warhaven is a medieval fantasy sword fighting experience by Nexon. It will pit teams of 16 players against one another in brutal battles with blades, bows, and magic. Today we are announcing that Warhaven will be accelerated by Nvidia DLSS
Well,
3
isn't that
when
just
it launches
lovely?
later this year. Here is an exclusive new look at Warhaven.
Okay, they're just like doing like game. I get it. You want the game to, like, the developers to like. You want the developers to be on board with you, so you want to like shout about their games and that, but I'm not gonna lie, had a hard time telling the difference right there. RTX on versus off. I don't know, is it bad to say that because, like, you know, like when it comes to a point where they have to like tell you the difference side by side of like RTX on and RTX off, is that maybe just like a bad sign that it's just not that big of a deal? Like, I like it, but I don't know, the implementation I think needs to be a little bit more obvious. Like, you should be able to see a game and be like, yeah, that has RTX on. And you should be able to see another game and say, that one doesn't have RTX. But when you have to have them like side by side, I don't know, that makes me question like the implementation of it. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Hey, yeah, it's nerd talk. You better believe it, Robloxics. It's getting all... We're talking nerdy up in here. Oh. Some cool new games with which we can waste our lives. Yeah, I don't know. That one doesn't really tickle my fancy.
Atomic Heart is one of the most anticipated games of 2023.
Okay, Atomic Heart.
Where you take part in explosive encounters in a mad and sublime utopian world. Releasing February 21st,
Is it utopian
RTX gamers
or
will explore the
dystopian?
twisted sci-fi world with DLSS 3.
I think it's
Let's
dystopian.
take a look at exclusive new gameplay of Atomic Heart.
Unless... Is this Nvidia's idea of a utopian world? I think he might have slipped. The cat's out of the bag. The conspiracy theory. This is the utopia that Nvidia wants for us all. Alright, they got a pretty cool sounding soundtrack with it. Fighting the Stay Puft guy. World after Nvidia AI controls every game. Yeah, you're right. That's Jensen right there. Controlling everyone through his AI hive mind. I'll be attacked in the future for saying that.
GeForce NOW make high-performance gaming accessible to billions of gamers. It is now serving more games to more countries than any other gaming service. Subscribing to GFN,
You know what I would love to see
GeForce RTX GPU in any
is
client,
a new
including Chromebooks,
Nvidia Shield.
phones, low-end laptops,
That's what I want to
even
see.
MacBooks. 25 million members have enjoyed playing over 50
But it's no longer
games,
available
including
on
Fortnite,
Nvidia Shield
Genshin Impact,
soon.
Far Cry, and Apex Legends, with more games added each week on GFN Thursday. GeForce NOW continues to expand globally through our network of partners that now include Rain Communications in South Africa, YTL Communications in Malaysia, and
SoftBank and
GFN.am
KDDI in
Armenia.
Japan.
I'm excited to announce that the Ada Lovelace architecture is coming to GeForce NOW.
Okay.
The new RTX 4080 SuperPods will deliver an amazing 64 teraflops of graphics goodness to each gamer. That is 5 times the performance of an Xbox Series X.
Wow.
And will include full ray tracing and DLSS 3. For competitive gamers,
Cool.
we're also bringing Nvidia Reflex to GFN. The RTX 4080 SuperPods
34
can render and
milliseconds.
stream at 240 frames per second. When combined with our Reflex technology, it achieves click-to-pixel latency below 40 milliseconds.
Okay.
First in cloud gaming.
Yeah,
That
I'll
is
say.
about half the latency most console gamers see.
Whoa.
Take a look for yourself.
I heard there's going to be shots fired at console gamers here. Oh, you missed his butt. Pew. There's no reason why you're so interested in this.
The RTX 4080 will be available in our new Ultimate membership, which is replacing our highest tier, the RTX 3080 membership. Only Ultimate members will have exclusive access to our highest performance GPUs
Ooh.
and can stream at up to 4K and 240 frames per second. RTX 4080 availability will start in select
Interesting.
data centers in late January with added coverage across North America and Western Europe throughout Q1. All RTX 3080
I am
members
kind of
will receive
curious
the Ultimate
about the
upgrade and be among the
4080
first to become Ultimate members.
needs Ultimate
And more
membership.
exciting, the price to existing 3080 members will remain the same, just
$19.99 a month.
The GeForce
But for
RTX
new ones,
4090 and RTX
it's
4080
$35.
launched last
No, I'm
fall,
just kidding.
delivering our biggest leap ever in performance.
4090,
and power efficiency.
yes. 4080,
RTX 40 series extended our leadership in graphics, including ray tracing, AI-powered DLSS, and Reflex for low latency competitive gaming. Today, I am excited to announce our next GPU in the family.
The Ti.
The GeForce RTX 4070 Ti.
Ti.
The RTX 4070 Ti delivers
All right, let's
up
see.
to 3 times the performance of our previous flagship GPU.
Up to
the
3 times.
3090 Ti. It will max out your
Hold on.
1440p gaming.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. 3 times the 3090 Ti? Yeah, maybe with like what? With DLS 3.0?
Over 120 frames per second on modern games like a Plague Tale
Yeah,
Requiem,
Cyberpunk obviously
Warhammer
is the one
40K Dark Tide,
that you're looking at.
F1 2022, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. With the power of DLSS 3, the 4070 Ti delivers 1.8x performance across a range of titles, while consuming almost half the power.
That's impressive.
The RTX 4070 Ti is packed with
$799.
Ada shader cores,
Ah.
3 teraflops of third generation RT cores, and 641 teraflops.
So
of
$100
generation
more.
Tensor
No,
cores.
sorry. Let's go back there. $200 more than the 3070 Ti. Or 3070 Ti. So you're telling me that you're going to go up $200 on the MSRP. Interesting.
641 teraflops.
Available
of
January
fourth
5th.
generation
Oh,
Tensor cores.
2 days.
It features dual AV1 encoders to
Dual?
double the performance of video export.
Dual
The
AV1?
RTX 4070 Ti will be available on January 5th with a starting price of $799.
I don't know about that.
RTX 40 series
I don't know
is
about
the
that.
ultimate GPU for serious gamers and creators.
Yeah.
The RTX 30 series continues to be the best GPU for mainstream gamers, starting at just $329.
That's just funny how they have them both now.
Gamers and creators are turning to RTX laptops to drive the most demanding.
Wait, that's all you're going to say about the 4070 Ti?
Speed for
Or Ti?
performance and portability has fueled RTX
Oh, come on. That's all you're going to say?
beyond the overall PC market.
That's all you're talking
Now
about.
over 1/3 of GeForce users are creating, and there's more to come, with 60% of the GeForce laptop installed base not yet upgraded to RTX.
My
Power and
goodness.
thermal constraints are the ultimate challenges in delivering high performance
Yes.
in thin, highly portable laptops. With the Ada architecture, we set out to transform laptops.
The efficiency
through
will
process,
definitely help.
Design and technology. The result is a massive 2/3 reduction in power at the same performance. Put another way, Ada beats our current flagship GPUs with 1/3 the power.
Flagship.
Today we are announcing the GeForce
3070.
RTX 40 series laptops. They are 3 times more power efficient and bring the Ada architecture, DLSS 3, and new Max-Q technologies to the next generation of laptops.
Okay.
Across gaming and creating, RTX 40 series laptops deliver up to 4 times the performance in the most demanding apps.
Obviously,
Blowing away the
Cyberpunk.
previous generation in creative apps like Blender and Arnold.
I feel like
Top AAA games like Cyberpunk 2077.
I feel like Nvidia has like put all of their eggs in the Cyberpunk basket. Like literally. It's like look at how much that Cyberpunk is generationally. And I have a feeling the reason why it's so high is because they're taking DLS 3.0 into consideration there. So to me, I don't know about that.
For years, we've worked with system OEMs and CPU manufacturers
Mm-hmm.
to look beyond the GPU to a full system design approach
Yeah.
to performance and portability. We call it Max-Q. We optimize
Q.
every aspect of the laptop. The GPU, CPU, memory, thermal, software,
Or that
display,
CPU
and
is
more
blue.
to deliver powerful devices that are thin and quiet with great battery life. And with every generation,
Mm-hmm.
we have featured new technologies that take laptops even further.
Ultra low
Today,
voltage
we are
GDR6.
introducing 4 new Max-Q innovations.
Interesting.
DLSS 3 has
Yeah.
been optimized for laptops,
Obviously.
built into all of our Max-Q technology.
Now, I have a question too. Is that efficiency that he's talking about, is that actually achieved when you're running DLSS 3? So I would be very interested to see that efficiency, that performance comparison, especially like gaming wise. I don't know, did he show? I think he showed, I'm just going to go quickly back here. I think he showed Blender. Okay, yeah, Blender is under 2 times. Topaz AI. Or Yeah, I would say like I would ignore like gaming stuff. But sorry.
Today,
Back
we
to
are
that.
introducing 4 new Max-Q innovations.
4.
DLSS 3 has been optimized
Mm-hmm.
mode and battery boost.
Ooh, whisper
improving
mode.
the performance, noise, and battery life by up to 2x.
Good for you.
We've partnered with memory manufacturers to offer the lowest voltage GDR6 ever shipped. And
Okay.
tri-speed memory control that enables the GPU to switch to newer, low-power memory states dynamically.
Interesting.
Finally, Ada's on-chip memory has been optimized for Max-Q, doubling the bandwidth, increasing the size 16x, and improving clock
Yeah, they
speed.
did increase
Our
the
focus on
on-chip
laptop
memory.
design and Max-Q
So that
has
would be
led to
very
a
helpful with
massive 22 times increase in efficiency.
yeah, that would be
over the
big for
past
the
6
increase in
years.
efficiency.
Highly portable 14-inch laptops are
Mhm.
becoming the fastest growing form factor.
It's
Over
true.
13 million were sold last year, twice as
Although
many
I
as
just
in
got my wife a
2020.
15.6 inch, so
95% of these laptops are
oops.
only capable of basic productivity tasks.
Those are pretty basic.
Thanks to the RTX 40 series, 14-inch laptops are transformed and able to
20
take on
times.
tasks never before possible, like ultra-fast 3D rendering in Blender or cutting-edge AI tools in
Okay.
popular apps like Adobe Photoshop or Premiere Pro. They are also gaming powerhouses, up to twice as fast as a PlayStation 5,
Whoa.
but 1/6 the size.
Oh,
You
snap.
can play the latest AAA games like Cyberpunk 2077 with ray tracing and DLSS. Connect them to an external monitor.
Yeah, the
and
shots being fired at the consoles here.
becomes a
All you
desktop-class
PlayStation
gaming
5
unit for
owners.
Creator
Ooh.
Studio.
He's throwing
Today,
shade.
we are introducing the new
Or
RTX
shaders.
4070,
Or throwing
4060,
dynamic
and
lighting at you.
4050 laptops. Faster than our last generation flagship.
Imagine having a PS5. That was the bulk of people in the beginning of 2021 imagining, and throughout 2021 imagining having a PS5. Let's see, 40 series laptops. So basically you have an RTX 3080 performance at 1/3 the power, 80 frames per second, 1440p ultra. That's pretty nice. Okay. Starting at $1,000. Isn't it interesting that a laptop, or is this just all RTX 40 series laptops? So probably 4050 is starting at $999. It would be crazy if there was like a 4070 laptop at $999.
Laptops at 1/3 the GPU power, delivering 80 frames per second, 1440p ultra gaming.
That is pretty
and
good gaming
transforms
performance,
creating.
especially if it's like an
Rendering
ultra thin.
scenes in Blender that used to take 2.5 hours to just 10 minutes on RTX.
Okay.
40 series laptops start at just $999 and will be available on
February
22nd.
22nd.
The Ada architecture has also enabled a new class of enthusiast laptops.
A new class. Oh,
I'm excited to introduce today the new RTX.
I was gonna say, Nvidia loves doing a new class, and usually it's a new class that's up higher that costs more. So, true to their form, we've got the RTX 4090 and 4080 laptops.
4090 and 4080 flagship laptops. They start at $1999 and will be available on February 8th.
What is this term? 60 frames per second surround gaming. Is that 3 4K monitors running at the same time? It's pretty insane.
These are the world's fastest. Gamers can play on up to 3 4K monitors with surround gaming at 60 frames per second.
I wonder if like surround gaming is going to be a new term that they're going to be pushing as well, because I think they're for the most part ignoring and sort of going away from like they're going away from like 8K gaming capable, and I think personally I would think surround gaming would be a much more viable direction to be pushing stuff than 8K gaming, just because I think there's a lot more people who are looking to do like surround gaming type setups. You 3 4K monitors. I think Samsung has like a single monitor of dual 4K basically.
For 3D design with full simulated physics, lighting, and materials. Live stream your games at 4K 60 frames per second with AV1 to Discord. And Ada's new dual channel encoders cut video export time in half.
Wait, you can stream at 4K in Discord? I did not know that.
There are laptops coming from every major OEM. With a huge variety of devices, there is an RTX laptop for every gamer and creator.
Now that would be nice for like
Now I'd like to
a
introduce
VR
Stephanie
setup.
Johnson, our Global Marketing VP for Studio and Cloud Gaming.
Thanks, Jeff. Gamers demand the absolute best performance, but they are not alone in those needs. With over 110 million professional and hobbyist PC creators, the market
I'm a
continues to grow,
creator.
fueled by powerful technology. 2D artists are moving to 3D. From game modders to graphic designers, the growth is staggering at 42%
absolutely staggering.
year over year. AI eliminates tedious tasks and brings new assistance to the creative process.
All right.
And video workloads are moving to real time, from live streams to short-form videos like TikTok. Nvidia Studio is our platform for
They
these
said
new
TikTok.
breed of content creators, supercharging workflows with RTX GPUs. Over 110 RTX
All those
accelerators
AI filters
and
for
dozens
TikTok
of
I can
SDKs
run
and studio
on my
drivers
Nvidia
deliver
GPU.
personal performance updates. The heartbeat
I
of
know
the
when they say
Studio
gamer.
platform is found in Nvidia Omniverse, where creators can connect those accelerated apps and collaborate in real time. 3D creators use many specialized design and content creation tools to complete
Gamers.
projects. Those tools don't easily interact with
The only
one
thing I
another,
dislike more than
making it
gamers
hard
is
for artists to iterate
influencers.
quickly or bring their
Ugh.
projects and assets from tool to tool. Nvidia Omniverse is a collaboration platform enabling artists to connect.
This is
their
something I
creative
kind of
works
actually want to
from
dig more
Adobe,
into.
Autodesk, Unreal Engine, side effects, and more. Creators see the aggregated scene instantly come together,
Which would be
without
kind of
lengthy
fun.
import and export cycles. Changes happen in real time across the connected apps, whether a single artist working in multiple apps simultaneously or a team contributing their individual elements from around the globe.
See, what I would like to
Omniverse is
see,
based on universal scene description, which provides
what I would love to see is like Nvidia to like grab like a new game that's coming out that was purely developed inside the Omniverse. So like, and this is what they're talking about, you know, they've got like collaborative, you know, scenes where, you know, everybody can contribute into this, you know, and collaborate across the globe. I would love to see a game that's developed exclusively in the Nvidia Omniverse that just looks fantastic, looks amazing, and like the development time is like super short because of the Omniverse. So I would love to see an actual real life example like that.
powered by Nvidia RTX.
So
Omniverse supercharges creativity with advanced materials.
show us
AI
Nvidia,
tools,
show us. I want to see
effects
that.
for easy visual effects, and real-time 4K ray tracing powered by DLSS 3. Let's take a look at 6 freelance creators
Oh.
using their favorite 3D tools, RTX Studio laptops, new GeForce
Oh,
RTX
wow.
Ada GPUs, and Omniverse Nucleus Cloud to build a scene together.
How much you want to bet they're all using AI
Hey
Maxine?
everybody, thanks for jumping in.
Well,
to
not the
today's
creators,
Pro
but
Lab. Where's everybody coming from?
I'm in London.
I'm in Florida.
Vegas,
Guangzhou City.
Toronto. Wow, cool. All right, well, I was thinking we could do an.
the guy with the wait, is the guy with the
experimental
toque and the beard Toronto?
I'm in London.
I'm in Florida.
Vegas,
Guangzhou City.
Toronto.
Yeah,
Wow.
Toronto.
I'm in Florida.
Bunch of liquor behind him too.
Guangzhou City.
Toronto.
Classic Canadian.
Cool. All right, well, I was thinking we could do an experimental short film in Omniverse using some assets we have on hand. But first things first, we need to get some characters into the scene.
Oh, I've got a couple of characters. Here's 3D and.
Here's a
3D. What do you all
character.
think?
Amazing.
That's so
Yeah.
cool. What did you build those in, Rafi?
I made 3D in Shapes XR and Figgy and Maya.
Figgy looks a little bit like Clippy.
Man,
Not
amazing.
gonna
Yeah,
lie.
3D. Have you ever thought about putting any kind of additional textures on her?
Yeah, I was just working in Substance Painter. I've got some knitted textures I can apply real quick.
Oh
Is
my
that updated
goodness.
For you?
Beautiful.
So beautiful.
Oh, awesome.
It's so funny how they're all like just talking each other up and like, oh, this is so amazing. This is amazing.
OJ, what are you using?
I've been in these collaborative situations before. Usually you're like, why the heck does he do it like that? Oh my gosh.
Hey, I have this.
I wouldn't do it like that.
made in Blender. What do you guys think of this?
Looks like garbage. No, I'm just kidding.
Love
It looks great. In real life, it looks great.
Rendered in
For real, it
Robotics.
looks great.
Yeah,
But
RTX is insane. Oh, Pekka, what do you think of the lighting though?
Looking good, but maybe it could be a little bit more epic. Let's bring some storm.
Oh, super dramatic.
I have this Houdini rain sim. Here, I'll add it.
Wow, that's so cool.
That's
Excellent.
just brilliant.
Excellent.
What if they escape the storm? What do you guys think of that?
Okay, but how are they gonna do that?
with their time
See
machine.
that balloon over there?
Yeah, the balloon.
Where did that come from? Okay, we should probably get out of here.
I think we
Oh
just
no,
touched on
quick.
Jensen's balloon.
Good thing they got out of there before
So taking
Jensen
off the
got
balloon,
out.
Where are they going?
He's got a
Take them
wait.
higher with-
Wait a second. Wait a second. Look at, does Jensen have a scar on his face? Is that like an evil Jensen? It's like, they took my RTX from me. I will
Taking off
get
this
it
balloon, where are they
back.
going?
Well, we could take them higher with some steam thrusters. I can add it in Omnigraph because I have the 4090. So.
Oh, she's got the 4090 so she can do it.
How about we take them even higher then, like into space or something?
I've got two 4090s.
So now
I got three 4090s.
Oh, perfect. Actually, Shangyu has a satellite. We
I
should
know,
use
it's
that.
crazy. There's people watching.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, cool.
And they could go all the way to the eye of the Jupiter to seek more storms.
Beautiful.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
New GeForce RTX.
Look
40
how
series
fun that
GPUs
was.
Power Omniverse creative workflows with Omniverse Nucleus Cloud for cloud 3D collaboration in free early access now. And Omniverse is just getting started.
Yeah, it's
The
alright.
Alpha Blender release
People pop in
available
and
from the
pop out.
Omniverse launcher.
Pop
Users
in and give a
can
like.
generate
That's what they
realistic
should do.
facial
Just
expressions
hit
from
that
an
like.
audio file with audio to face and optimize their Blender scene for
I'm wondering why there's a
multi-aspect
scar on Jensen's cheek,
We're
though,
also
honestly.
excited to introduce a new
Like, why
series
does he have a
of
scar?
AI tools
Is he a
and
pirate now?
experimental plugins using the power of AI as the ultimate creative
That sheep's
assistant.
not bad.
Audio to face and audio
Um,
to gesture. Both
sorry,
generate
dad jokes.
animations from an audio file. The AI Toy Box
Uh.
by Nvidia Research lets you generate 3D meshes from 2D inputs. And Move.ai's Omniverse plugin enables video to animation. When we announced the Ada Lovelace architecture, we also introduced the world to Nvidia RTX Remix built on Omniverse,
Mm-hmm.
the easiest way to mod classic games, where AI, software, and hardware come together to enable fans to channel their creativity and reimagine the games we all grew up loving. The modding community can't wait to get their hands on Remix. And we've
Yeah,
already
11.
enabled
I'm so
2 amazing
popular.
modders to bring
Not.
RTX to Portal's most famous mod, Portal Prelude. Preserving the
See,
passion
that's
for
one of the
exciting
things I'm really
while
excited about
rewriting
with
it
this
with full
Omniverse
release.
stuff is that
RTX Remix
modders
Early
can now,
Access
like,
is coming soon.
effortlessly mod
And
games
Nvidia
and like
Omniverse Space
create
Early Access,
really cool
developers
mods.
will be able to more easily create
So
intelligent, interactive
that to me
avatars
is more
with the
exciting
buying power
than any of
of
this. Like,
Nvidia's
I'm not
many
excited
tools.
about
Let's
like
take a look.
these avatars. I hate
Nvidia's
these
Omniverse
avatars.
Avatar
They're
Cloud
so
Engine,
creepy.
also known as ACE, opens a new world of possibilities for bringing avatars to life.
You don't even sound like a
Combining the
robot.
realistic tones of Nvidia Revis Speech AI with the lifelike expressions and gestures from animation AI like audio to face.
Mm-hmm.
Creating the next generation of digital interaction has never been easier.
Whoa.
ACE lets you breathe life into a wide range of avatars,
Hmm.
from 2D portraits driven by your own video.
And 3D characters from top avatar creation
Yep.
platforms like Ready Player Me.
Avatar.
ACE is now available for early access development.
Yeah.
Connecting the core
I'm more
AI
excited.
building
Again,
blocks of
this
avatar intelligence
isn't
with virtual
really.
characters built on any engine.
I don't know.
and
I guess if
deployed at
somebody's doing
scale
like
on
some
any
sort of
public
customer
or private
service,
cloud.
I can even answer challenging
type,
questions using
you
the
know,
power of a large language model.
Together with Nvidia
function,
Omniverse
or
Avatar
if
Cloud
they're
Engine,
like, you know, want to
we'll
create
make the
their own
metaverse
sort of
smarter, more
Alexa
intelligent space
or
for all.
Google assistant or whatever,
AI assisted
Siri
player
or whatever
tools
you
are
want to say.
also expanding throughout our Nvidia Studio apps. Nvidia Canvas allows creators to paint with materials using simple brushstrokes and AI to quickly conceptualize a beautiful image. With the new Canvas 360 feature, artists can create
See,
panoramic scenes and export them into any
now we're
format.
getting into a very sensitive area where it comes to me personally and AI. Like, I don't. AI and art is a very I don't like to see that mix, to be honest. You know, like, yeah, if you're like want to create like a video game or something, but if you want to create like art scenes and that, I don't know. I have a problem with utilizing AI, especially since a lot of people, they'll grab picture references for the AI to use from artists' work that's already created, and basically it's like you're plagiarizing it by, you know, running an article, a Wikipedia article through Google Translate a couple of times and then back into English, and you know you've got your paper on whatever. So to me, I'm very much against it, in especially in like the visual art space. I think like it's a very disturbing and not a very I don't know. I'm against it. My wife is an artist, and I see the work that she creates digitally and also in traditional media, and I love it. It's amazing. Just gonna say, down in the link below, if you do want to support, there is a link to her shop. Click on it, check out her art, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I say it's awesome. It's amazing. But again, her and a lot of the other people in the artist community are very, very wary of AI, because basically any picture of your art, you want to go share your art online, you want to share it on your Instagram, on your social media, on your website. Somebody can just go to that website, copy a low-res version of your art, and they run it through these AI programs, and it tweaks your art to like something else. But it's still using your art. Somebody with no artistic talent whatsoever then has this beautiful piece of art that they've created. Oh, so they've created, by basically running your art through an algorithm, and then they go ahead and they sell that. And to me, that's just absolutely disgusting. And I have a hard time with some of this AI stuff when it comes to that.
These can be created and iterated upon quickly to change background and lighting.
So, if you want to use it to like, conceptualize a house design or something, good, awesome, why not? You want to use it for a video game? Sure, why not? As long as you're crediting and
adding eye contact to the feature list.
Ooh.
Come take a closer look.
Eye contact.
Will change the position of
Nice.
the
They're using the
to
Maxine.
appear as if you're looking at the camera.
That would be good for me, because I need that, because I'm like looking up at different screens while I'm streaming, and people are like, what the heck is going on? So, yeah.
The new Nvidia Broadcast update will be
Wait.
available to all RTX users later this month.
Oh, later this week. I was like looking, I'm like, is it already there in mine? No, it's not.
Activities on PCs today. 90% of online videos run at 1080p or lower,
Mm-hmm.
while nearly half of RTX users have higher resolution monitors.
That's
This
true.
mismatch can leave a blurry or soft visual experience. Today, we're announcing RTX Video Super Resolution.
Okay.
AI to improve
Interesting.
the quality of internet video streaming in two ways.
Oh,
First, by removing blocky compression artifacts, and second, by upscaling video.
I'm
resolution.
liking this
This
right here.
AI-accelerated combination improves video sharpness and clarity on high-resolution displays. RTX Video
This
Super
makes me
Resolution
happy.
will enhance video streamed in Chrome and Edge browsers.
Hey.
This February.
Yes,
RTX
do it to make
Video
my
series
1080p videos look 4K. Actually, that's a really interesting move right here. This upscaling, because right now, right, YouTube is charging for 4K streaming, right? So, if you want to stream in 4K, they're charging you now. I think you have to have YouTube Premium or whatever, right? But now with this, you can still stream at the free level of 1080p. I think you can even stream at like 1440p for free on YouTube, but you could stream at 1080p. And then with this upscaling, as you can see, it looks beautiful on the right there. Or maybe you can't see that it looks beautiful on the right there because I'm streaming in 1080p. But if you restream this stream when this is enabled, then you'll be able to see the difference. But yeah, to me, this could be a real issue maybe for Google/YouTube, because why would I pay money to stream in 4K when people who have this hardware are going to be able to view my videos that are streamed in 1080p in 4K like resolution? So I don't know, this could be a real big thorn in the side for YouTube's attempts at monetizing, or maybe YouTube's just charging extra for 4K because it's just so expensive. Like I think Linus Tech Tips, they did a thing about 4K streaming and how much extra space it uses and how much more extra hardware, energy, etc. it uses for on servers, etc. So it might be actually a godsend as well to YouTube, in the sense of like, hey, we don't have to look in the future of pushing all this infrastructure to support higher resolution streams. when, you know, the hardware on the user end could upscale these 1080p streams, and this can save a lot of bandwidth on our servers. It can save a lot of storage space, etc. So like, who knows, this might be a great thing for them too. But this is actually quite interesting, and I really actually like this. This is actually a really cool feature. I'm excited for that eye thing too, because I do use Nvidia Broadcast on my streaming PC. So the eye match thing will be excellent. I'd love to have that. So that excites me as well.
Chrome and Edge browsers starting this
So
February.
this will be really
And
cool,
RTX
starting this
30 and
February.
40 series
Nice.
GPUs.
RTX 30
Now
and
let me
40.
hand it back to Jeff.
Thanks, Stephanie. Gaming has grown
That's
beyond
really
entertainment
cool.
into the social fabric of generations of gamers. Creating has grown beyond photos
Wow, it's
and
going wild. Like everything is like, look at sorry, I gotta stop it again. AV1 encode is like, again, supposed to help with like much higher quality streams, much higher quality, you know, or much lower infrastructure requirements for, you know, housing and distributing those streams, you know, to potential viewers. So it's actually really quite exciting, like the stuff that they're doing for streaming. It looks like yeah, they're noticing this big shift for streaming. Like, you know, I started streaming last year, and I'm like, hey, I'm part of that thing. Maybe I'm really late to the crowd, but hey, I'm here. So I'm excited. There's a lot of cool stuff for streamers. So yeah, I feel like they're doing stuff for me.
Several topics. RTX momentum continues to build.
Ooh,
Ray
buy our
tracing and
stock.
AI are defining the next generation of content.
Oh.
And one of our greatest inventions, DLSS 3, has become our fastest adopted. Nvidia
Okay.
Studio.
Our fastest adopted. Let's be real here. DLSS, the original one, was kind of garbage. And obviously everybody was still learning, so it was the slowest adopted. DLSS 2 was definitely much easier to adopt, and it was also better quality, so there's much more motivation. Also, people sort of have the, you know, the training wheels are kind of off because they've sort of figured stuff out with DLSS. Now you have DLSS 3, which is much, much better than DLSS 2. And, you know, I think they're already sort of using the same pipeline, the same methodology to develop for DLSS 3. So it would make sense that, you know, DLSS 4 will have even better, adoption rate. And I'm just hoping they don't keep making it like, you know, the next generation of GPUs only. So I'm hoping they're going to move this back down. Once they clear out their 30 series stock, hopefully they're going to allow for some form of DLSS 3.0 or who knows, 2.5. Maybe they'll do a similar thing. I know there's some sort of hardware requirements which sort of limit that, but, you know, we'll see.
Omniverse at its heart powers RTX Remix and our new avatar platform, Ace. The 40 series performance and power efficiency is enabling a new class of laptops, including 14-inch gaming and creating powerhouses. And the new 4070 Ti for desktop brings the Ada architecture down to $799. Finally, the RTX 4080
Where your
is
4080
coming
should have
ahead.
been.
Millions more gamers will have access to the Ada architecture with our Ultimate membership.
4080 GFN.
Now, here's Deepu Talla to share with you our latest innovations in robotics.
Oh, robotics
Thanks,
and AI.
Shortage of labor and effects of the pandemic have accelerated the deployment of robots in various industries.
This is
such
true.
as manufacturing,
Mhm.
retail,
I've seen it
agriculture,
myself.
logistics and warehouses, delivery, and healthcare. We have been working on a robotics platform named Nvidia Isaac for over 5 years, building on top of Nvidia AI and Nvidia Omniverse. Broadly speaking,
I read Isaac Simp as Isaac Simp. I was like, yeah, they are simping on Isaac.
Top of Nvidia AI and Nvidia Omniverse. Broadly speaking, the robotics challenge can be broken down into two categories. The first category is the continuous development and operation of the robot or fleet of robots. The second category is the runtime on the physical robot. Whilst building the runtime of a physical robot is very complex, the first category of DevOps of robots is many more times the effort and investment. We have been
As somebody who
methodically
does
adding
work
tools
with
to
robots,
simplify
this is
the biggest
kind of
part
interesting to
of
me.
it is simulation, and much of this presentation will focus on Isaac Sim and how innovators in the robotics industry are successfully using Isaac Sim to accelerate their development. Physically accurate robotic simulations require numerous 3D assets to build the proper environments to
That's
develop
true.
and test robots. But all too often, 3D assets are built for visualization and not physically accurate simulation. Isaac SimReady assets address this problem. Replicator is the tool for synthetic data generation. Augmenting real-world label data with auto-labeled synthetic data vastly improves AI model accuracy and reduces the time to create the AI model.
It's a
Pre-trained
lot of
models and the
forklifts.
TAO toolkit provide a great starting point to rapidly train, adapt, and optimize AI models. Operating a fleet of hundreds, if not thousands, of robots requires accurate dynamic route planning. Nvidia
And you don't
Co-op
want
is
bottlenecks.
used for layout planning and real-time route optimization. Finally, for the second category of
Definitely don't
runtime
want
and
your
physical
robots waiting.
robots, we are working with the ROS community to
A
accelerate
waiting
Isaac
robot
ROS.
is a
The
useless
robotics
robot.
ecosystem is large and complex and spans across industries. As we expand the breadth and depth of the NVIDIA Isaac platform, adoption continues to grow. Over 1 million developers and more than 1,000 companies are leveraging.
Well, let's see who's here. Oh, Yaskawa, they're using it. Nice. This is more like my. This is more my my realm right here. As yeah, Kawasaki Universal Yaskawa. Yeah, I don't really do much with these guys. Nor those. Not a lot of agriculture. Pick and place, not really a lot of pick and place. I'm surprised not to see ABB on here, unless ABB is a subsidiary of one of these bigger ones here. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, Kumar, but let me check what you're saying in Google Translate.
Ecosystem partners at CES this year. John Deere, Skydio, Agrist, Gluckstein, Septon, and Soul Robotics are a few of our partners who have also received innovation awards.
Hindi.
Recently, we enabled Isaac Sim in the cloud. Any cloud, your choice. This has made Isaac Sim
But I don't know what you're
more
saying.
accessible, scalable, and collaborative. A developer is no longer limited by the capability of their PC or workstation. They can access all the features of Isaac Sim with a single click to the cloud from a browser. The ability to simulate tens, hundreds, if not thousands of robots in parallel is one of the unequivocal benefits of simulation. Engineers can spawn multiple instances of a virtual robot in the cloud. In addition to
I can't
addressing the
translate your
scalability
comment,
challenge,
unfortunately.
soon, Isaac Sim will also address simulation of
Kumar.
multiple robots in a single instance.
Hey, Paul,
Developing
Kumar, I
robots is a
can't
multidisciplinary
translate your
mechanical
your comment,
engineers,
unfortunately.
computer scientists, and AI engineers
Maybe try throwing the
come
original
together to
characters
build
up
the
there
robot.
and I can.
With Isaac Sim in the cloud, these teams can be located across the globe and still collaborate efficiently. Simulation is playing an important role throughout the life cycle of a robotics project.
See, I like
Our
this
partners are
simulation.
using Isaac Sim to create a digital twin.
One of the toughest things as far as like when you're engineering and developing physical products is you're trying to predict the life cycle of that product, whether it's failure modes during the operation of it, sort of defining parameters that something can work in, whether it's range of part sizes that it can operate with, whether it's a range of temperature conditions or combinations of those, as well as multiple other variables that you have in real life. Being able to simulate that is very difficult, and these sort of items, these sort of tools can be very, very useful.
For all the benefits we talked about.
So,
many leading robotics companies are leveraging Isaac Sim and deploying physical robots
Festo,
that were developed
they're good.
and tested virtually first.
I work with their stuff.
Existence has deployed beverage restocking robots across 300 convenience stores in Japan.
Yep.
Deutsche Bahn is training AI models.
Actually, interesting story about Japan. Japan is going to be facing a serious labor shortage in coming years. They have very little actual immigration into the country, and they have a very top heavy as far as like high age people who are leaving the workforce. So there's not a lot of younger people, and not a lot of younger people who want to work, and especially not work at the same level as the sort of older generation who does like these like 14-hour days, 6 days a week type working. So Japan, I think, is going to be one of the front runners of implementing robotics as far as, you know, like shelf stocking, server, you know, bringing your meal out to you, even helping you get clothing, etc., at a store where, you know, that's just going to be a higher tech, larger vending machine that you can walk inside. You know, Japan's already very famous for their vending machines. So I think you're going to see a lot of this sort of robotic stuff, I think, implemented in Japan as far as like connecting with consumers, etc. Because again, they're facing a lot of labor issues in the coming years. So this will probably be one of the prongs that they use to address that. It's only one thing, and it's not going to solve that problem, but
300 convenience stores.
It's a very interesting thing.
Is training AI models to handle very important but unexpected corner cases that happen rarely in the real world.
Yeah.
Sarcos is developing pick-and-place robots for solar farm installation. Ready Robotics is teaching programming of industrial robots with Isaac Sim. Festo uses Isaac Cortex, a tool in Isaac Sim to simplify programming for cobot skills and transfer from sim to real. Flexive is using Replicator for synthetic data generation to train AI models. Universal Robotics is using Isaac Sim for workforce development to train end operators from the cloud. Fraunhofer is developing advanced AMRs using the physically accurate and full fidelity visualization features of Isaac Sim. Today, we are announcing the next release of Isaac Sim. The new features include improved camera and LiDAR support to more accurately model real-world performance, a new conveyor building tool, a new utility to
This is great for like just designing new factories, new manufacturing
sim-ready warehouse assets,
type
and a host of new
environments
robots that come pre-integrated. For ROS developers, this release upgrades support for ROS 2 Humble and Windows. For robotics researchers, we're introducing a new tool called Orbit, which provides operating environments for manipulator robots. We've also improved Isaac Gym for reinforcement learning and updated Cortex for collaborative robot programming. There are many more new features, and the list is rather long, but suffice it to say, there's something for everyone in the new Isaac Sim. We are committed to advancing robotics and arguably investing more than anyone else in the world. We are well on the way to having 1,000 to...
Wait. Kuka? I wonder if that's ABB, but just under another brand. Nope, they're different. Or is ABB a subset? I don't know. Anyways, back to the stream. I'm getting distracted.
We are well on the way to having 1,000 to 1,000,000 times more virtual robots for every physical robot deployed. Nvidia Isaac platform for robotics continues to grow rapidly in its capabilities and as a result in adoption. We're looking forward to updating you with more groundbreaking things in the near future. Now, here's Ali to talk about autonomous vehicles.
Of course they're going to talk about autonomous vehicles.
Developing self-driving cars is one of the most complex AI challenges of our time.
Yes, it is.
It requires two computers, an AI
at
factory
least
in the data center that is used for software development and testing.
At least two.
There's an AI computer in the car. The bigger computer is the AI data factory in the cloud. OEMs need to process massive amounts of data collected from their fleet and then curate, label, and train their AI self-driving software models. Using Nvidia's Drive Sim, you can then test and validate this self-driving software in the digital twin of these cars on millions of scenarios every day. All this software runs on Nvidia DGX and OVX servers in the cloud. Now in the vehicle computer, Nvidia Drive provides a suite of full-stack self-driving and cockpit application software. This includes the operating system, middleware, parking, self-driving, and various in-vehicle cockpit applications. Nvidia is unique in that we're the only company helping the industry end-to-end, from the complete AI data factory in the cloud to the full software stack.
I don't know. Are you the only one helping end to end? I don't know. Maybe Tesla's going end to end as well. But it is interesting. I do think that the future of self-driving cars is that you're going to have a network of cars communicating with each other on the road. So you're going to have these AI models that they're talking about. You're going to have, gathering. You're going to have this training with, digital twins probably in a separate sort of virtualized world. But you're going to have all of these cars on the road talking to each other. You're going to have them communicating road conditions, what their sensors are seeing. You need to have it so that if there's an AI capable car parked at a red light and there's one coming to the green light, and that one parked senses a car coming from behind it at a fast rate of speed, it can communicate to that one coming to the green light to stop because this guy's going too fast and he's not going to stop for the light. You got to have that sort of capability built into that AI so that it can be actually safer than an actual physical person driving the car. Before I think it'll be, something that people be like, all right, yeah, sure. Nvidia, take the wheel.
Running in the car. The traditional vehicle architecture is very distributed, with nearly 100 different computers in a car. There are computers for your power seats and windows, your cockpit displays, driver monitoring system, as well as your parking and self-driving applications. The Nvidia Drive platform is designed to simplify and centralize the architecture for software-defined vehicles, enabling a leap in performance and capability while reducing energy consumption and cost. We recently announced our Drive.
Now, what about security?
Drive Thor SoC. It's the first advanced robotic central computer that Nvidia has built with the safety and security required to allow multiple vehicle applications to run in parallel. With Thor, OEMs can redesign their vehicles to have an architecturally compatible high-performance computer and sensor suite across their entire fleet.
Which will be needed.
The automotive industry is undergoing two technology disruptions at the same time. Electrification is giving OEMs the opportunity to re-architect their vehicles from the ground up to be energy efficient. Plus, advancements in autonomous driving and advanced AI cockpit require a major investment in AI software development and data factory operations. These two disruptions are just starting. Today, it
Yeah, I think autonomous vehicle is going to be the bigger move and the faster move than new energy vehicles. But I think, you're definitely going to see electric cars. I think you're also going to see a resurgence in fuel cell cars as well.
Just about 10% of cars.
I know nobody talks about fuel cell cars, but I think they're a better bet, in my opinion.
10 times. Essentially, all cars will be electric and support self-driving. There are two contrasting strategies and business models in automotive. Traditionally, auto OEMs have been in the business of selling vehicles. With this type of mindset, they build vehicles that are focused on being at their best for their production date. These OEMs specify basic computers and sensor sets for their entry cars, average computers for their mid-segment cars, and high-end computers with a rich sensor set in their premium cars. Key metrics tracked for these OEMs.
Interesting thing too with the electronics industry as well as the tech industry, right? Relative to the vehicle industry, And it's a similar thing with the industry I work in, is that the technology industry, you know, you buy a computer, it's like a 5-year product and not much beyond that. Like usually in 5 years, you're upgrading your computer for a lot of people. Some people, they just hold on to them until they die, but that's the odd person. Cars, I think a lot of people who buy a car, that is, you know, people who lease cars, obviously they're upgrading quite frequently, but people who buy cars, they are looking to hold on to that car for like 10 years or so, 5-10 years. And, you know, technology, especially the pace that technology is changing, a high-tech car today is going to be a low-tech car in like 3 years. You look back 3 years, you know, what's a high-tech car? And it's pretty basic. A lot of that stuff sort of trickles down into the lower-end cars. And I think what he's talking about is just if you're approaching it from a system standpoint, you're going to have a high-end system across the board in all your cars. And if you want to have a fleet of vehicles that talks to each other, you're going to need that from the lower end all the way up to the upper end, especially in the lower end, because you're going to get more of those on the road feeding you data, more of those, you know, talking to you about road conditions, traffic conditions, weather conditions, all those things, you know, like you'll know where potholes are, where there's items on the road, you know, and your AI will already know and already be in the lane to avoid it before you're even in visual sight of it potentially. And all that with sorting out the flow of traffic. So AI driving, yeah.
And gross profit for a car on the year it was sold. We're now seeing the automotive industry go through a transformation towards fleet operation. This requires a contrasting mindset and know-how, and it enables a fundamentally new business model. These OEMs will focus on the installed base of cars they have on the road and how they can best improve the features and functions over the life of these cars. This business model unlocks the potential for more than $10,000 of value to the customer, as well as additional software revenue to the OEM. The Nvidia Drive platform is developed to be open and easy to program.
Wait, open? Is this an Nvidia presentation open? I don't know.
We're proud that hundreds of diverse partners in the automotive ecosystem are developing software on our platform.
That's good. Let's see, Lucid, meh. Polestar, Kia, Mercedes, Volvo, okay, pretty good. Who all is doing what stuff here? Again, though, I'm kind of also concerned with some of this, because once you have self-driving, the more control you have over a car from its electrical standpoint, the more connected that car is, I don't know, the more worrying it is from a security standpoint, because if you hack somebody's computer, you can crash the computer and ruin that person's, you know, year, or, you know, like, they lost everything, or, you know, they lose their data, you know, and that's bad. But you hijack someone's car, or you hack someone's car and you crash that, you can actually hurt people. So yeah, security better be a big thing.
Many of the industry's top tier ones and ISVs, 8 of the largest 10 trucking and robotaxi companies.
So I'm kind of wondering.
Today, I'm excited to announce our partnership with Foxconn, the world's largest technology manufacturer and service provider. Foxconn will build electric vehicles based on the Nvidia Drive Hyperion platform with leading electric range as well as state-of-the-art AV technology while reducing time to market. It's clear that as next generation of cars become autonomous and electric, the interior is transformed into a mobile living space complete with the same entertainment available at home. We already talked about GeForce NOW and how Nvidia's
gaming in your thing. All right, see in a bit, Robotics.
Today we're announcing that GFN is coming to the screens.
I'm going to game in my car.
Powered by gaming supercomputers in the cloud, GeForce NOW connects to the world's biggest digital game stores, so users can stream across any device, including internet-enabled cars. No special equipment.
Now you can run down your battery while you're at the charging station.
While you charge, wait to pick up a family member, or entertain kids in the back seat. With over 1,500 games ready to play, or
I just want to show
experience
something
life
pretty
in
funny.
cars, no
Oh, what's that? Parked at the charging station. I see. Is that a Tesla?
special equipment required. Stream and play the biggest games while
Looks
you
like a Tesla.
charge,
Maybe it's not.
wait to pick up a family member, or entertain kids in the back seat. With over 1,500 games ready to play, passengers can enjoy top game titles with
See,
millions of other
I don't
PC
know.
gamers online.
Gaming systems in a PC, or in a PC. Gaming systems in a
we're reimagining an in-vehicle experience
in
for
your vehicle.
passengers to relax and have fun. Today, I'm excited to announce that several Drive partners are integrating GeForce NOW. BYD, Hyundai Motor Group, and Polestar are all working with Nvidia to enable the vast.
See, you get one of those
catalog of game
RTX
titles
laptops
enjoyed
though
in
for
the cars.
$9.99,
In the past,
and you
we've
pop that
shown
in your
how
car.
important the metaverse is
You
in
can
the
have that too
development and
for a lot
testing
cheaper
of
than a new car.
autonomous vehicles. Drive Sim,
In your
built
ICE
on
car too.
Omniverse, enables us to create a digital twin of our roadways to ensure that the AI car can safely navigate through complex scenarios. Today, I'm announcing that Mercedes-Benz
car
is
has no
using the
wheels.
same digital twin technology to plan and build more efficient production facilities. Let's take a look.
It's like, yeah, we found that our cars, they did not have wheels on them. So we use the Omniverse to figure that out.
All industries to build and operate digital twins for scientific research,
Sky Needle looked like it was levitating.
product design, architecture, and more. Now, Mercedes-Benz is using Omniverse
We have
to
no wheels
optimize
on our
new
cars.
production and assembly facilities.
This was a problem. So we used a
Building
digital
car
twin to
requires
figure out
thousands
where the
of
wheels
parts
were.
and workers all moving in harmony. Using digital twins created in Omniverse, an assembly line for a new model can be reconfigured in simulation without interrupting current production.
There's no engine in this
Production
car.
planners can synchronize plants around the world, enabling over-the-air software updates to manufacturing equipment, streamlining operations.
It's pretty wild, the
while improving
robotics.
quality and efficiency. Mercedes-Benz is preparing to manufacture its new EV platform at its plant in Rastatt, Germany. Operations experts are simulating new production processes in Omniverse, which can be used
Welcome
alongside
back.
existing vehicle production.
We're looking at robots building cars.
Allows the automaker to quickly react to supply chain disruptions, reconfiguring the assembly line as needed. Using Nvidia AI
And identifying
Omniverse,
problem workers to
Mercedes-Benz is
send
building
off for
intelligent,
re-education.
sustainable factories that improve
I mean,
efficiency, reduce waste, and continually enhance vehicle quality.
The applications for Omniverse in the automotive market are staggering.
Mhm.
The same simulation technology that is accelerating AV development and used in manufacturing is also revolutionizing the way the interior of the vehicle is designed, tested, and even sold. Using Nvidia Drive Sim, automakers can design their vehicles and retail experiences entirely in the virtual world.
You can drive with your VR
traditional
headset on
process.
and do a
Designers
driving
and
sim
engineers anywhere
while
in
you're
the world can
driving.
use the Drive Sim
It's
platform to
great.
work side by side developing the cockpit experience and test
How
potential
much?
physical design
How much you want to
concepts
bet
before the
there will
vehicle goes
be
to production.
once there's EV cars, not EV cars. Once there's AI cars that can, you know, with self-driving. How much you want to bet there's gonna be a commute simulator where you have a simulator of you driving to and from work?
Validate that the vehicle design meets local safety standards.
Hey, the occupant monitoring camera? Let's adjust it so we can better detect distracted driving.
Sure.
He's very distracted.
This experience is
Let's
fully immersive.
let's
Engineers
redirect his
and
car to
product
jail where he
managers
belongs.
Integrate the driving experience in virtual reality.
Okay, let's start drive. On the highway, daytime with clear weather.
Okay.
Please activate Drive Chauffeur. Please change the confidence output to the center screen.
All right. How does that look?
I actually like it there.
Looks great.
Stop driving. Let's try out a different thing. Let's
He
change
just
it from
stops
day
the
to
car
night.
on the road.
Sure
Everything
thing.
smashes
How's
it.
this?
The night mode UI looks great.
Can you make my car fly?
Thanks, Tim.
Of course.
Ability to
Here you
test
go.
Features and various configurations in simulation ultimately helps avoid
Of
costly
course.
mistakes. And Drive Sim isn't just for developers. Potential car buyers can also benefit from the simulation platform, configuring and experiencing the car from the comfort of their homes.
We can drive it in AI. Not AI, in VR.
Welcome to the Nvidia AI podcast.
Oh, and those backseat screens? The kids are gonna love those.
Yeah.
From
We don't have any
concept to
kids
customer experience,
yet.
DriveSim is easing pain points and opening up new possibilities for intelligent vehicles. Thank you for joining us today. From the cloud to the car, Nvidia is developing
It is
AI
cool.
and metaverse technologies for the transportation industry, enabling safer vehicles and more enjoyable experiences on the road. Today, we have also shown you the latest examples of how AI is transforming gaming, creative design, and robotics. Have a great CES.
Actually, they did a pretty well balanced thing. Not too much Omniverse, not too much AI, and not too much gaming. I gotta say, not terrible, not terrible. Pretty good. Like I was saying before, it was pretty interesting. Seeing the what's that little strip of something there? But yeah, it was pretty interesting seeing the what you call it? The AI stuff. It was pretty interesting. I'm really excited about that upscaling on for streams. So when you watch a stream, it'll be upscaled to like 4K like resolution with a 1080p stream. That's pretty interesting. That to me was actually probably the most exciting thing. Aside from the eye tracking tech in Nvidia Studio. So those two items are pretty exciting for me. 4070 Ti or 4070 Ti was not too bad either. Price was a little bit high, and I think consumers will make sure that that goes back down eventually. So we shall see. But yeah, not a bad CES presentation. Decently interesting, some cool stuff. But yeah, I'm excited for when that upscaling is available. I have to check and see. I wonder if that's like an option that you can enable in Firefox or Chrome. So we shall see with that. But yeah, that'll do it for tonight. If you like this video, please do hit that like button. It will make me a happy camper. And if you would like to subscribe, I wouldn't be mad. I would be quite happy. In fact, if you subscribed, it would make me quite happy. And hey, who knows? Maybe I'll release some, or not release, but I'll stream some stuff that makes you happy too. So it's a win-win. If you want to support, you don't have to. But hey, if you want to, there's a link in the description below to my wife's art store where she has some fantastic art. Check it out. It's really great. It's free to look at, and if you want to buy it, then buy it. But yeah, I'm really happy that decent amount of people came out and jumped in the views. Robloxics, thank you for keeping the chat alive. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for AMD's CES keynote. We're going to watch that live. So there's no possibility of spoilers. So have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for AMD's CES presentation. Have a good one, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.